Every car expert on the internet tells you the same thing. If you want to save money, buy a Toyota or a Honda. They tell you that buying a used BMW is a financial death sentence, a one-way ticket to your mechanic's retirement fund. But they're wrong, or at least they aren't doing the math correctly. You see, in 2026, the BMW 328i, specifically the E90 generation, has reached a golden ratio of price, reliability, and depreciation that makes it, dare I say, the smartest financial move for a driving enthusiast. So today we're going to break down the BMW Math and show you why a 328i could actually leave more money in your bank account than a boring economy car. Let's start by talking about the silent killer of wealth, depreciation. If you were to go out today and buy a 5-year-old Toyota Camry for $20,000, you're going to be buying a car that is still sliding down the depreciation curve. And in 3 years, that car might be worth $13,000. You just lost $7,000 while you were sleeping. Now, looking at the BMW 328i, you can pick up a clean, well-maintained example for around $8,500. These cars have already hit their price floor, and because they are the last of the analog, hydraulic steering BMWs, their value is actually beginning to stabilize or even rise for clean models. In 3 years, that $8,500 car is likely still worth around $7,000. So, even if the BMW costs you $2,000 more in repairs over those 3 years, you are still thousands of dollars ahead of the reliable Toyota owner. And that, my friend, is the first rule of BMW Math. But depreciation doesn't matter if the car is always in the shop, right? This is where most people get BMWs wrong. They see a 335i with twin turbos and high-pressure fuel pump failures and assume all BMWs are the same. The 328i uses the N52 engine. It is a 3.0-liter naturally aspirated inline-six. No turbos, no direct injection on most models, no complex hybrid systems. And it is widely considered by BMW technicians to be the most reliable engine the company ever produced. Does it have issues? Yes. It's still a BMW. It will leak oil from the valve cover, the oil filter housing, and the oil pan. But here's the secret. These are predictable failures. They don't leave you stranded on the side of the road. They just leave a drop of oil on your driveway. And in the world of German cars, a $100 gasket is a luxury. We'll talk about how to fix those for free in a moment. But before I reveal the biggest cheat code in the BMW community, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now, if you are running a budget BMW setup, you need to know about the lifetime replacement guarantee. If you buy your parts from a supplier like FCP Euro, you can buy oil, brake pads, sensors, and even wiper blades once, and never pay for them again.
Nice.
And I'm not even joking. You buy your oil change kit for $80. 6 months later, you buy another one. Put your old oil in the new containers and ship it back for an almost full refund. This effectively removes the European car tax from your maintenance budget. For a DIY person, this turns the 328i into one of the cheapest cars on the planet to maintain. Beyond the numbers, there is the intrinsic value. A Toyota Camry is an appliance. It almost feels like a refrigerator on wheels. While the 328i was the last 3 series to feature hydraulic power steering. That means you feel the road through your fingertips. Even at 15 years old, the E90 interior uses higher quality plastics, better sound insulation, and more ergonomic seating than most brand new budget cars. So you aren't just saving money. You're upgrading your quality of life every time you commute to work. That's a variable that doesn't show up on a spreadsheet, but it matters. So, how do you win the BMW math game? 1. Find an N52-powered 328i with a documented service history. 2. Avoid the 335i unless you have a $5,000 emergency fund. 3. Do the small things yourself. Changing a 328i's oil or spark plugs is easier than on a modern Honda. A used BMW 328i isn't a gamble if you know the rules. It's a loophole. You get the prestige, the handling, and the comfort of a luxury brand for the price of a used moped. And if you're a 328i owner, tell us in the comments. How many miles are on your N52?